Hey, hola, namaste. Welcome to Pearl Tarot. Today I'm back again with a pickup card on what you can expect in your life in the upcoming 3 months. So there are three piles, pile one, two, and three from your left to right. Choose the pile that you're most drawn to, and I will catch you in the next clip. Hey there, my dear pile one. So, if you're drawn to the Ace of Wands, this is right place for you to receive the message on what you can expect in the upcoming 3 months of your life. Yes, we can dive deep into the reading. Hey there, my dear pile one. So we have the Ten of Wands, the World, Eight of Wands, and the Temperance. So, what can I initially say with this layout of the card is that for the upcoming 3 months, whenever you're watching this is a timeless pickup card. So, what I can expect, what you can expect, is basically that a new, fresh beginning is coming to your life, and it is a sort of a completion of some sort of hardship or emotional turmoil that you was carrying all along with the presence of the Ten of Wands and the World. It's a best combination to come together actually, because Ten of Wands in one way that shows the ultimatum, and the World, it often symbolizes completion. So it's like some burden that you were carrying is going to be over during this period of time of this 3 months. That is what I can see with this, and it is a happy change, I would say. And since you're drawn to the Ace of Wands, it gives a fresh beginning, the new beginning, and all. And actually, in this particular deck, you can see that it's not just a single leaf, actually, a whole branch is growing out of this ace. So, what you can expect in the upcoming 3 months is that what all thing that you start is going to fulfill you in different levels. Like it fulfills you intellectually, it will fulfill you emotionally, it will give you all sort of joys in that of the world. That is what I can get through these cards. This new beginning, it can, one example that I can decipher this energy is like if you're into that of a new job, and you got a new job after quitting from a, would say, a toxic situation, like with the presence of the Ten of Wands, like overworked, underpaid, or some situation that was not giving you the justice that you deserve, and you are coming out of it, and you are entering into this new job that is giving, not only it is intellectually stimulating you, it is giving you the growth potential, it is emotionally healing you. So all these things are coming, it's not just a single thing. That's what I can get, and I'm not just like like flag broadcasting, like saying that okay, this is going to come, this is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that with the presence of the Ace of Wands, since it's having a lot of branches and with healthy leaves in it, what I can say is that it is going to emotionally stabilize you and intellectually stimulate you. That's one message that I'm strongly getting. And with the presence of the Eight of Wands, all this change, like with the 3 months, whenever we are happy, we know that the time becomes so illusionary that it begins to, it moves faster when we are happy. Literally, the time moves faster when you're happy. So this 3 months, it may seems like many things are happening all of a sudden, like a lot of communications may be happening, a lot of going here and there, trying will be happening. So it seems like a whirlwind for you actually. And with the presence of the world, it can potentially symbolize the travel as well. So the place that you are now is not going the place that you are staying for that of the 3 months. There is a whole revamp. Like your life is going to be up, like completely uprooted, and is going to change drastically from here on, because I feel like you have paid the karmic debt earlier. Like at least now when you're watching this, I feel like you're paying that debt now, like being overworked, I would say, or carrying a lot of emotional turmoil, people do not understanding you. Because the Ten of Wands is like, you are done explaining yourself. It's giving me a vibe of like done energy. It's like okay, I am done with these things, it doesn't require my explanation anymore. So it's the sort of energy that I'm getting with the Ten of Wands. Like you are literally done with the situation, and you are kind of like moving away from the situation. And what's upcoming through these 3 months is that a swift change, and the world, you can see that it's like the difference is very contrasting from the Ten of Wands to the world. That is why I'm saying that this is going to drastically uproot you. So you may literally change the living environment that you are in, and you may go to that of a healing phase of your life. And it may all seems like so sudden and swift, like what all things that's going to happen with the presence of this Temperance card. It may seems like it's taking its time, but actually it's not taking its sweet time at all. Like in one way you feel like you are losing a lot, but the other way you are actually gaining what you lost. That's a sort of energy that I'm getting. And again, with the presence of the temperance and the 10 of wands, you can see that contrasting energy. It seems like 10 of wands you are carrying a lot, and then the temperance you are getting the divine justice here. That's what I'm getting. And with the presence of this 8 of wands and the world, that cannot also potentially symbolizes that of a travel. So it can be a travel from one part of the world to that of the other, or it can be also short distance travel depending upon your subjective place that you are in your life's journey actually. Again, with the presence of the ace of wands and the temperance, I would say that one message from the universe is that you are already carrying a lot within yourself and you are carrying it like a champ. So there is no need of pressuring you a lot for gaining what you want, because you can see in the temperance symbolized like you are watering some garden and you think that it's going to end because it's just a single pot, but actually the universe is so self-sufficient that it's giving you the water in the other and the water is flowing through this. And this symbolizes that one strong message that I get here is the things that you think is actually a loss is not actually a loss. So again, I can decipher this energy through an example like, again, that job example, like when we go back to it, you lost a job, yes, well and good, but what happens next is you getting hired into a more fulfilling career that's more fulfilling emotionally, mentally, and it's like a, and you know that it's going to stay with you on a long haul. So what you thought you lost was actually a rerouting that was happening in your life to change the course, and that is going to come in form of a like a swift serendipitous, you never expected it to be. It's not the place that you are searching actually, the 8 of wands and all. It's like something that's meant to be yours is coming towards you without you even not knowing, because that's the energy that I'm getting here strongly. Yes, we can dive into the rest of cards to get further info. Yes. So I feel like this is one of the pile that I am finding it hard to explain it through that of the words. So often it implies that whatever that is going to happen in your life will be like a, you know, take note of things that's going to happen in your life. But it seems like it's hard to explain in words. Like you may not be knowing why you are doing many things, like you will have an intuitive hit, and obviously you are in a spiritual channel, so you will do something that you do not, that doesn't make sense for yourself. Then how come you can expect others to, like, how come others make a sense out of the things that you're doing? So it may seems like that for some period of time, but actually everything is coming in that of the divine order. That's what I'm getting. Yes. Coming to your cards here, we have the nectar, then we have the sun. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. Yes, that 10 of wands energy. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Then exchanging gifts, the tribe. Then we have no place like home. Then we have the sickle, that is focused regrowth and letting go. Yes. So that is a strong message that you get. Like it's very synchronistic, and it's not like, okay, that is not a coincidence at all. Nothing is coincidence here in this channel, especially. So what I'm saying here is that with the presence of the nectar, you, the sweet result is awaiting you. So what all things that you have gone through, the hardship, that is like the universe is nudging you to be peaceful with yourself, because outside circumstance may be harsh. So why harm yourself with hard words, and why harm yourself with, like, why overburden yourself by yourself, like literally, because you are carrying a lot. And actually it is, and you may not be understanding why you are doing this, but actually the universe is giving you gifts in one way or other. So that during those 3 upcoming months, what I'm saying is that universe will literally give you that of the gifts that I was getting in the earlier layout itself, like things that you didn't expect coming to that of the fruitation with the presence of the nectar, sweet result. And one strong message is be patient and calm with yourself. And if you find yourself using harsh words towards yourself, just stop in the midway. Okay. And with the presence of the tribe, and again this change of the home is very much significant in this pile. So during this upcoming 3 months, like if you intend to, there would be some change in the living space that you are in. So there would be literally, like, you can see that the tribe, no place like the home, and you can see the home is literally in the sky. So it often symbolizes that figuratively you will find yourself safe. Like it will be safe for you to spend time with yourself. You will not be overthinking, you will not use harsh words towards yourself. So it's like you are taking it into your own hands, and you're working, and you know that everything is going to well and good, everything is going in that the divine plan. So based on this thinking, you won't be treating yourself harshly. And so it would be always a safe place to sit with you. So this could be like, you can connect with this if you have gone through that phase, like literally you don't like to sweat alone. You may be listening to hard musics because you don't want to be with your thoughts, because you know that the thoughts are harsh and it's going to make you cry or make you disturbed. So it seems like you will be your own safe space, one strong message. And it could also mean that you would be changing literally the physical place that you are living in. And again, with the presence of the sickle, the harvest, that is what I'm getting, like all the things that you have. This is like a divine justice moment. Okay, this is like the conclusion phase that you will understand why you have gone through the things that you should have gone through, and you thought that you shouldn't have gone through, but you still gone through. And then that divine wrapping up, that's what I'm getting. And ultimatum, you got the world also. It means that the ultimatum, the completion, the coming out of the dark phase, that is what I'm literally seeing through that of the cards. And if you think that this is just like every other reading that's kind of like giving you hope and leaving you in the midway, stop that thought also, because it seems like you're kind of hurting yourself, because the universe is clearly speaking here. It's not like you should have hope. It's like, work hard for the things that matters with you, with the presence of the tribe, and be safe space for yourself. Like, be a safe space for yourself. So that's what I'm getting. And upcoming 3 months is like the result, if you are working hard on the things, like with the presence of 10 of wands, there is a wrapping up energy and a sweet results being awaiting. That's a message that I'm getting. And I hope this reading truly resonate with you. And if it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hey there, my dear pile too. So, if you're drawn to the Seven of Wands, this is the right place for you to receive the message on what you can expect in the upcoming 3 months of your life. So, basically, this is a timeless pickup card. Whenever you click on this reading, it is right time for you to receive the message. Yes, we can dive deep into the reading. Yes. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Rising Sun, the Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles. So what you can expect in the upcoming 3 months? What I say strongly here is that you would be investing a lot in some sort of funds or some sort of savings. So it's like you are going to invest in something, like it can be a land, it can be some sort of money, it can be simply a savings or a fixed deposit. So something like that, a money related, a pentacles related, very much tangible. So it seems like during the 3 upcoming months, it seems like you are going to invest in some sort of things. And that investment is kind of going to stay with you for quite some time, because it's like Four of Pentacles seems like a very tight energy. It seems like very, you are holding on to it very strongly. So it seems like, the type of one example that I can decipher is like, you are going to study something that's going to stay with you for some period of time, right? And or it can be simply you are putting some money into the fixed deposit. So it seems like it is going to stay there for a couple of years. So that type of energy, that is what I'm getting through there. And it is going to be very tangible. Like, it's not something that's related to emotions. It's more likely it's related to something that is very material. That's what I'm getting. And with the presence of the Seven of Wands, since you're drawn to that card, I would say that during this upcoming months, it's like you are building certain hard skills or soft skills, like working upon yourself. That is what I'm getting. If you're in a 9 to 5 job, it seems like more than that of a destination, it's like you are enjoying the path and working hard on it. Like, if you go to that of the gym, you can't expect to grow muscles and biceps within 2 weeks, right? That's, it requires consistency, it requires persistence to that of the call, right? So with the presence of the Seven of Wands, it seems like during that of the 3 months, if you have any health or fitness goals, or if you have something that you are going to work on, like rather than the destination, you are focused on the now and what you are doing in a, taking it day by day, working on things that matters to you the most. That is what I'm getting. And again, with the presence of the Six of Pentacles, it seems like someone that is very much close to you is going to help you in one way or other. And that help is in some sort of a material realm as well. Like someone is, so it may be like giving gifts to you in monetary terms, or it's like a free will, like it's like giving you something that is going to be very much tangible. That is what I'm getting. And again, with the presence of Five of Wands, it seems like there would be conflicts and disassociations. Like, someone may seem that you do not seem worthy to receive gifts, or someone may seem that you are not worthy of something, and it may require you to stay strong and stay your ground. It seems like you have to stay your ground, like this, I deserve this and I want this. That type of energy. It's not like you passively sit and it just fall into your laps. No, it seems like you have to put your effort into the things that wants, because it seems like there is conflict, there is problems associated with it. Like, just we can simply put in simple English, it seems like there are problems associated with certain things, and if you want or deserve something, you have to literally fight for it to get. And with the presence of the rising sun, it seems like during this upcoming 3 months there would be some monumental events in your life. Like rising sun, come on, that's a epitome of energy, I would say. And you would be in that ecstasy of enjoying all the worldly things, I would say. So it can be simply going to a vacation and enjoying it to that of the fullest. Like, you will remember it, say, for after 10 or 15 years, returning back to that memory, you will be remembering that day. So it can be the marriage of your daughter or your son, or it can be the graduation ceremony of yourself. Something that is monumental is going to happen in this upcoming 3 months, that you are going to widely celebrate and remember and cherish it. And you may even have something that to like, with the presence of the rising sun, you can see that this person is holding a sunflower. So it's like a monument of a trophy of remembrance, like literally. So you may participate in some event and you may get some trophy, so you would be literally keeping that safe for the remembrance of that particular event. So it seems like something that is very monumental is going to protrude. So during this upcoming 3 months, you may not be remembering about the investment, you may not be remembering about the helpings, you may not remember about the conflicts, but you will remember about this one significant event that's going to happen, like with the presence of the rising sun in the epitome of something that is going to be remembered by you. So one example that I get is like, if you get into a job, okay, and yes, that you are going to remember, that you are going to remember for that of the next like decade. If you continue working in the same office, you're going to remember the day you join in that office, like as if it happens the like happens last day, or it may seems like it is the last day of your career, like in that particular institute. Then you would remember that day, right? So it's like, and it's cheerful, I want to say that, like the last day of in a particular office may not be cheerful for everyone. It's like, oh god, that's finally I'm getting out of this toxic place, someone will say like that. Or it would be like, oh god, thank god it's completely over, this university studies are completely over. So it depends upon the perception. But what I can say from here is, with the presence of rising sun, it's going to be a happy time. It's like, let's put that way. Yes, we can dive into the rest of cards to get further info. Yes, we have time to go. Then we have the pilgrim. Why? Snow. There is trust, contemplation, message in a bottle. Then you have Archangel Raphael. That is, I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So, one strong message that I'm getting through this layout of the card is, during the upcoming 3 months, you would have time to rest and rejuvenate, like literally to take time off sometimes, and to have some me time, I would say, going to the spa, maybe going to a retreat, maybe. So, it could be something because of the presence of the snow and the healing message that I got. So, you would be questioning a lot with the presence of the why. Like, as you were drawn to that of the Seven of Wands, it seems like you're working on something. At the same time, you may not be taking all that of the works in that of the world. It's like you would be very methodological towards the things that you accept. Like, you are not bluntly going to say yes to all the things. Like, you would weigh that of the pros and the cons, whether should I take it, or there is any other route that I can expect to do that of the work. So something like that. And with the presence of the time to let go, it seems like you're letting go of certain old habits that doesn't serve you well. Maybe it's just the scrolling through that of the phone, or it's like you are taking stern actions like hitting the gym, maybe. So something that is not a good thing for yourself, and you know that it's not a good thing. So it can be anything and everything. So it can be smoking, it can be alcoholic addictions, or it can be any type of addictions that you are into it. So it seems like you are taking a rigid step to let go, and it seems like a journey rather than a destination. Like, it's not like, okay, one day I'm saying like I'm quitting smoking, and the next day you can't expect yourself to quit smoking. It's a path that takes time, and you're willing to give that time to yourself to heal yourself and your mind and the body. And with the presence of the message of the bottle, like, you can literally expect some message from some people, and you would be like, why this is all of a sudden coming to unearth, like why the skeleton in the closet is coming back to my life, it seems like. So it can be a message from your ex, or it can be a message from someone you are not very passionate about. Like you will be questioning why this person out of the blue have to send me this. So it can be anything and everything, and it may be questioning you a lot, like it would be questioning you a lot, like whether my boundaries are strong enough. So it's like with the presence of the seven of wands and the y card, the message of bottle, all this shows me that during this upcoming 3 months there would be instances question which will make you to question yourself, like, is my boundary strong enough? Because this toxic person is coming back into my life, and my that's very I'm easily accessible to this person. So it seems like it's a constant a work in progress, it seems like. And what here the message here is that heal yourself so deeply that once the triggering point arises in your life again, you know better ways to deal with it. That's a strong message that I'm getting with this archangel Raphael here. And with the presence of the snow and the pilgrim, it seems like you would be literally growing into a retreat, a spiritual retreat maybe, or it can simply means that you would be reading a lot, like anything. Okay, and the healing journey will be very different and subjective to the people watching here. For some, eating good food, okay, good food is a healing for some people, or reading some self-help books is a healing for some people, or doing a nature walk is healing for someone. So you are literally with the conscious thought, it's not like out of the blue you are going, because it seems like you're consciously taking actions to improve yourself. Because it seems like recently you may find that things may not be working in your way. So it's like rebuilding and building and rebuilding. That's the energy that I'm getting. And with the presence of the message of the bottle and the pilgrim, it can also means that there could be some spiritual messages that would be coming to you, and it would be in a least expected manner. Like it can be simply like a person whom you follow, spiritual person whom you follow, and suddenly this person put down an article, and you read this message and it resonate with you so deeply. So something, some sort of this, and that could trigger you to change to that of the better, like literally change and let go of some situations and situationships maybe. And asking questions a lot, and to yourself, obviously to yourself, with the presence of why. And this would be a period of a lot of introspection, at the same time action. Like you are not thinking and healing, but also outwardly in the external 3D world you are doing it also. So that is a strong message that I got for you, and I hope this reading truly resonate with you. If it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hey there, my dear pile tree. So, if you're drawn to the Emperor, this is the right place for you to receive the message on what you can expect in the upcoming 3 months of your life. So basically, this is a timeless pickup card. Whenever you click on this reading, it is right time for you to receive the message. So one thing I have to say it like upfront, you may have strong placement in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, since Ram is present and the Emperor being very strong and fiery. So it doesn't mean that you have to be this to resonate with this reading. But still, this is an additional layer of confirmation. Yes, we can dive deep into your reading. My dear pile tree, I would say this is the most strongest pile that I got up in that of the three piles. I would say this is one of the strongest pile. So during this third 3 months, the upcoming 3 months, I would say that you would have something that is so monumental that's going to happen to your life. Like the emperor that shows the stability, that shows commitment, that shows the longevity, that shows something that is going to stay for your lifelong. Like for eternity, I would say. And with the presence of the new moon, it shows that a new beginning is happening that's going to give you a stability for that of the entire life. So, with the presence of the Five of Cups, one thing that I can be sure here is that it may be something that you have tried and you failed. Like one example that I can decipher is you may be going to literally to a lot of job interviews and you failed in all of those job interviews, one after the other. And what happened in this upcoming 3 months is that you are going to get a new job that's stabilizing you, that's going to stay with you for the rest of your life, it seems. It is giving you the balance with the presence of the high priestess. You can literally stay that this the sun and the moon, so it's going to stay with you. So something that's going to stay with you is going to come through this 3 months. And with the presence of the two of cups and the high priestess, it seems like you would be entering into some sort of a strong committed relationship, and there is a potential it to be romantic as well, because the high priestess can often speak about marriage, it can speak about commitment, it can literally speak about family and children and all those structures that is societally accepted. So with in conjunction with the two of cups, it can mean that you are literally meeting your soulmate or the other half, and it's like you're joining forces during this upcoming 3 months. That is what I'm getting. And with the presence of the new moon and that of the Five of Cups, the feel like the things that you feel like you were defeated in, actually you are getting a new black canvas to start again. So it may be anything. It's like, since there is the High Priestess again, as I was picking up earlier, it can speak about societal norms as well. So if some majors that you have been doing, like, and you intend to shift and you find that that's not resonating with you in a deeper level, so you may be changing from that major. So you were being a low student, now you started studying mathematics maybe. So something like a 360 revamp is happening because you find that it's not working for you, and you starting new, and the universe is giving you a new blank canvas to start. Like literally, we can expect many things to happen in our life, but at the same time, it's like the situations, the circumstance, the right people at the right time, all should come together for that thing to work right in your life. And even if it works, for it to stay, there is a continued flow of energy is required from our part as well. So it seems like during this upcoming 3 months, everything is working in your favor, the right people at the right time, the circumstance, the situation. Like universe is handing you a blank canvas to start afresh for something that is stable and long term. Longevity is present here. That's what I'm getting. And with the presence of Two of Cups and High Priestess, it would be so childish of me to say that it's just the marriage, but it's a strong sign that if you are in that stage of your life, and if that is going to be like you are planning for it, or something like that is happening, then it's going to happen in a balanced format. Since because there is the sun and the moon, the contrasting two energies, like the sun, the moon, and you can see the black and the white swan. So it seems like everything is balancing out in your life, like the stability is coming. The Five of Cups and the new moon energy, the defeat and the new space, the balance, the contrasting energy, then the Emperor, that it's which is what you are drawn to. So it all shows that you're balancing it out, like -1 +1. That's an energy that I'm getting. So it's ultimately becoming zero. So it seems like you're coming into that neutral phase, like the emotional upheaval that you were being facing, you're calming your mind, the emotional upheaval is getting balanced. The job aspect that you may be looking, that's like you are emotionally investing a lot into it, it's getting balanced. So there is a high emphasis of balance here. And maybe you're repeatedly seeing 444 or 222 or something, even numbers like 666, so something like that. So you may be hyper focused with this numerology during the period of time. And if so, go and just Google it, or just look up in search bar like what it actually means, and you would be surprised. You would be getting the right messages at the right time, because it seems like universe is granting a wish for you with the presence of the new moon and the star coming up from that of the sky to the hand. It seems like a wish is granted towards you, and I feel like that wish is something related to the stability. And this stability can be job related, career related, and obviously emotional realm is as well present. And I feel like this is the only pile that got something that is related to emotional realm in the form of cup and water. So it seems like you are emotionally balancing yourself, and a stability in that realm is as well coming. So, yes, we can dive into the rest of cards to get further info. Yes. So we have fork in the road, happy, happy. Then we have the most agate, positivity, change, shop with the lover. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Literally. One strong message that I'm getting is with the presence. I was thinking about that message, but it seems like the message was not coming out my mouth verbally. So the message was that with the presence of the Five of Cups, that is what you got, and you have a swan that looks so defeated. It seems like the things that doesn't work out for you during this upcoming 3 months. It seems like don't hyper focus on the things that doesn't work out, and do not overburden yourself with that defeat, because the things that doesn't work out is actually a divine blessing. And with the presence of the fork in the road, it seems like you think that something will happen, and you think that this is the right choice for you, but actually that may not be happening at all, literally. And I know it will be very disheartening, especially from a tarot reader saying that okay, the thing that you want the most may not be happening to you, and you feel like very defeated. But actually something far much better is out there. That is why the things that's not happening, it's not because you do not deserve it, it's not because you are not meant for that and all those jars. It simply means that something far much better is out there. That is why the particular thing that you are very much hyper focused is not working. I can actually say that through one example that I had in my personal life, and I feel like it's sharing with you guys now. It's like there was a particular job that I wanted much, and I applied to it. I go to the interview, I did everything, and everything well good. They said that I was not selected. I was like, what? I wanted that very much. And then again and another interview came around, and I went to that job interview, and it was kind of very good. It was better. It was best. Again, I got a rejection. I was like, what? It's a two in a row now. What's happening? And then again, I got a job that was far much better, and it was great. Okay, the emperor stable energy, I would say. So what happened when I retrospectively think, I came to know that the first job was kind of hybrid, that I was not so cool with it. The second job was when I contacted the person who took my interview, they said that I was overqualified for the job. So it seems like the things that doesn't work out in your life is actually a kind of blessing, even if during that point you may be very much hyper focused on that failure, or very much hyper focused on not working it out. Because believe it, there is something better out there. That's what I'm getting with the process of happy and the most agate positive change and all. It seems like there would be, during this upcoming 3 months, things that you wanted may not be working, because something better is out there, and that better is coming to your life as well. With the presence of the chop wood, it's like, literally, in the chop wood, you have to literally cut that of the tree and make it into something like a broom. You have to make it from that of the wood, symbolizing, I'm just saying, using iron metaphorically, I'm just saying. So it seems like you have to literally cut the wood, and during that process of cutting, it's painful, right? It's like it's not working out. So there would be situations in that of the upcoming 3 months where it may seem so painful, but actually it is taking you to that of the place that you always desires. That is what I'm getting. And again, you have that of the lover. It seems like, that's a repetitive energy. So if there is someone whom you are romantically interested in, I feel like there would be actually, with the presence of the emperor and the stability and all those things, it seems like a stability is coming. Like, if you have not named a label, I don't want to put it like you are getting a label to your romantic life. I would just say that it's getting into a higher level of commitment. That is what I'm intending to say. And if anything that you have to pick up from this reading is that this Azure, I will read it again. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Yes, don't try to force it to happen. So if it's meant to be yours, it would come smoothly, and it doesn't require much force from you. Like, working upon the things and forcing upon things is two different things. Okay, like working upon things is improving your skill set, doing that of the thing, doing everything that you can within your control. That's working upon the thing. Forcing upon things is like constantly thinking about it, constantly overthinking about it, constantly putting every gaps, filling every gaps manually, intending that it would leak away. So that's like excess energy that's not required. So I hope this reading truly resonate with you. If it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye.